Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Hyundai of Trenton in Ewing, New Jersey to check out this brand new 2025 Hyundai Sonata. This is the N-Line top trim on the Sonata for 25. Ultimate red is the color. We have a gray and sport bucket seats on the interior, blacked out roof, 19-inch wheels. We got the turbocharged 4, so you let me know as we go through this vehicle. If you're looking for that mid-size sedan, performance-oriented vehicle, is the Sonata N-Line the one you would buy, maybe over the K5 GT? You can let me know as we go through the vehicle, so let's dig in. Front end of the N-Line in the ultimate red. We have a full spread of LED lighting up front, with the N-Line badge right there on the grille, Hyundai badge on the hood, low slung hood, love the body lines on it though, functionality in the grille top and bottom. Now as we move around to our wheel and tire setup on this N-Line, what we're looking at here is a 19-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel with the N badge on the center cap. These wheels are wrapped in Pirelli P0 all-season tires, 245 on the width of 40 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, front wheel drive only on the N-Line. As we move on out close, we have the ultimate red, looking good with those wheels. Let me know what you think about those wheels. As we move in closer, we're going to go with the N-Line badge and the turn signals on the front fender, gloss black side view mirror. Now we're going to go color matched with some gloss black on the front and the rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap, and then up top, blacked out roof, shark fin antenna, panoramic sunroof. Rear end of the N-Line, we do have that gloss black deck lid spoiler kicking up, looking good. Full spread of LED lighting on the back as well. Hyundai badge in the middle, Sonata spelled out underneath that. Then we're going to go flat black around the license plate area, and then we have chrome tip, quad tip exhaust. So let's see how this baby sounds. We are under the hood of this 25 N-Line, and we have Hyundai's 2.5-liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine, mated to an 8-speed wet dual-clutch automatic transmission, 290 horsepower, 311 pound-feet of torque, MPGs 23 in the city, 32 on the highway, and 27 combined. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price, 25 Sonata N-Line front-wheel drive, $35,250. This vehicle's got some options on it, which we'll check out when we go through the window sticker. Once we add those in and a destination and delivery charge of $1,150 from Hyundai's Ulsan, Korea assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $37,435. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move on closer. We're going to go with the gray soft touch across the top. Then we have the smoked chrome trim. That is your door handle, which is a nice touch. Flat black on the switchgear, nice and soft on the armrest with the red cross stitch. Nice large door pocket, the upgraded 12-speaker Bose sound system in here. Now, footbox, aluminum finish on the dead pedal, brake and accelerator looking good. And then seating-wise, we're going to have full power with lumbar for the driver, manual assist for the front passenger, and then the Hyundai sport buckets with the stitching, the N badge embroidered onto the middle of the seat, nice and soft. That looks really good. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver. Moving on over to our dash, we're going to have the soft touch with the stitching, the faux carbon fiber look instead of gloss black. I do like that. The red accents into the heat and air vents, and then a nice large glove box. Infotainment system, we have Hyundai's 12.3-inch latest and greatest infotainment system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, great pinch to zoom capability. We still have the dual panel action, but now it's a window inside a window, which I think is a nice touch. So you have that, which looks good. Now, if we go to our home button, It's where you can have your home screen up. We have your map, your radio, and your phone, and then you can swipe across nice and easy. We have our Sirius XM right here. Right now we got Ozzy's Boneyard on, but you also have AM, FM, HD radio as well. And then we can go back to our home button, swipe across, phone projection, voice memos, your weather, sports, valet, setup, and then more HD radio data, service maintenance. They got all the widgets in here. We can go to our setup, and that's where you get your vehicle. You can set up your equalizer, connect your devices, screen layout, all that action right in here. We can go to vehicle, and then you got your active sound design where it's pumping in fake exhaust sound. We're going to go with the largest change to see how that is. But then you can go to your lights. And unlike the K5, the Sonata N-Line, K5 GT, I meant to say, the Sonata N-Line has ambient lighting. We can go in, pick out whatever color we would want. Red on the outside, maybe we'll go white on the inside. And if you don't like the color, pre-chosen color moods, you can go to your wheel, spin it around, set a custom color for yourself, or you can go back and pick something else. So I do like the fact that they brought ambient lighting into the Sonata N-Line, and it's a really nice and easy system to use. And then we can go back to home and we're good to go. Now we go to reverse. Nice large backup camera, nice and clear with trajectory. Doesn't take up the whole screen, but big enough. And then you have other views you can use up here on top. So that's a good deal. Go to park, and we're back to the beginning. So we're all set. Now down further, again, 2 heat and air vents with the red accent. Push button start in with the red around it in the smoked chrome, which I do like. And now we have our redundancy, our hard controls for the infotainment system if you don't want to touch the screen, volume, tuning, 4-way hazards, dual climate with 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, but no heated steering wheel, which I think is a big missed opportunity in the Sonata N-Line. Coming down further, we're going to have 2 USB-Cs, and of course we have a charging USB-C with a 12-volt and a wireless charging pad. And as we come on down further, drive modes, which we'll check out when we go through the dash, auto vehicle hold, parking, cameras, and then we have 2 cup holders. We have a nice wrist rest with the stitching that looks good. Not a fan of the new Hyundai key fobs. They're just too plasticky and light. But we have lock, unlock, remote start, panic button, really light. And then we do have a really nice soft armrest. Again, more stitching. We can open that up. And we have a nice large area for storage underneath. Sonata N-Line steering wheel, leather wrap wheel, perforated with the red cross stitch. Looks good. We do have a oblong wheel with flat sides here and here to help you get in and out of the vehicle. But this is a fairly spacious passenger cockpit. I have no problem getting in and out at 5'11". We do have the trim ring with the 4-dot Morse code for H for Hyundai, the N badge on the bottom of the steering wheel. Nice looking sporty wheel. I have to give them credit for that. Now on the left side here, we do have our adaptive cruise, controls for the digital dash. On the right, telephone voice commands, favorites, and your modes for your infotainment system. And then down below, here's the gear shift. Step on the brake. If you twist it twice towards the dash, you'll go to drive. If you twist it twice towards you, you'll go to reverse. And then if you push the end, you'll go to park. So that's how they rock with that gear shift. We do have paddles to go up and down this 8-speed wet dual clutch manually if you would like. On the left stalk, you got your headlight controls, as well as turn signals, windshield wipers on the right. And then down over here, you're going to go with your bright and dim the dash, traction control off, electric parking brake, pop the trunk, and then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we do have the 12.3-inch digital dash. Drive mode action, we got 3. We have sport, custom, or normal. And of course, in an N-Line, we'll be rocking in sport today. Then if you want to go through additional information, you can do that in the center. And you have menus that go left to right. And then you can scroll up and down within some of these menus to get the information up you need to see. But only the center part is going to be interactive. the two sides of this digital dash are going to be fixed. And of course, a lot of people ask me, do we have those turn signal cameras? If you don't have 360-degree view cameras in a Hyundai or Kia, that means you don't get those blind spot cameras. Would have been nice to see in this top-of-the-line N-Line. Overhead console. Here is the SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. Hyundai Blue Link to hook the vehicle up with your smartphone. And now, if you want your dome lighting to come on and off and you open and close the door, this button with the picture of the car stays in. Your LED lighting comes on when you open the door. When you close it, it goes right out. And now we have our single control for the panoramic roof. So you just tap it. Now, look how fast that shade goes back. Man, that is lightning fast. Now, if you push and hold, the glass goes back, wind buffeter comes up, and you're all set. Now, if you want to close it, you can just close it, and off it comes, down it goes. And now look how quickly that shade comes back. Now the shade and the glass move together when you want to open it or close it. If you want to tilt, just push that button up towards the roof and it tilts, or just close it up. And see, as soon as that closes down, that thing flies back. I love the way they have these programmed very, very quick. Framed rear view mirror, auto dim. Now we have our sun visor with vanity and a light. Does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting to the back of the Sonata N-Line, but first the rear door panel, same action with the soft touch, with the smoked chrome that goes right to the door handle, soft armrest. Love the consistency of design front to back. Now I have the seat set for my driving position, so let's hop on in. Nice and easy to get in. Have to duck a little bit with the sloping roof line, but at 5'11", I got plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees. We do have that Hyundai H-Tex, and then we're going to go plastic, no seat pocket behind the driver, and a cargo net behind the front passenger. And for a top trim vehicle, that's, I just think, is unacceptable. In the back, we have 2 heat and air vents with 2 USB-Cs for connectivity. And then our rear seats, same color combo with the stitching. Looks good, nice and soft. And then we have our armrest, semi-soft, 2 cup holders. But overall, it's really quite comfortable in the back of this N-Line. Getting in the trunk of your Sonata N-Line, you can pop it from the dash. You can come to the back, and right next to your backup camera, there's a button. Hit it, lift up, nice and light, nice big opening, 16 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of the Sonata N-Line, and that's a great number for a midsize sedan. We do have the cargo net, which I'm not in love with. We do have these cargo tubs back here on either side that you can go ahead and put stuff in. Nice deep trunk. Here is the all-season cargo mat. And then, if we look at the floor area underneath this, as you can see, we have more storage underneath, but no spare tire, which is a bummer. But if you don't have anybody in back and you need more room, you can drop the rear by pulling these levers here in the trunk. And now you just have to go around to each door and put those rear seats down, 60-40 split. And now, even though you have a bit of a kick up, if you have longer items, you have the room. Sonata window sticker, here we go. 25 Sonata N-Line front wheel drive, ultimate red, dark gray. Standard equipment. Options. Total vehicle MSRP. Fuel economy estimates. Made by Hyundai in Korea. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 25 Sonata N-Line in the ultimate red. I'm loving this color with the gray and the red accents on the inside. I think it looks great. Let me know what you guys think. I'm a big red fan. Of course, if you're a New Jersey Devils fan, this would be right up your alley. And we have it in sport mode. We're using the paddles to shift, but right off the bat, great visibility out of all the glass, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision, all that jazz in this vehicle for safety. Full spread of LED lighting up front and out back for safety as well. So that's a good deal. Got the panoramic roof, got the latest and greatest 12.3-inch infotainment, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. You got some heated seats, USB-C connectivity, wireless charging, connectivity in the back, ambient lighting. The only thing it's really missing is a heated steering wheel, which I think is a missed opportunity. And the shifts are very smooth coming out of this 8-speed wet dual clutch. No problem at all. And of course, we got a lot of power, 290 horses, 311 pounds-feet of torque. So this thing will get up and move. But just like the K5 GT, we have an open front diff with front-wheel drive only on the N-Line. So if you're not careful, you're going to spin wheels if you lay into this thing from the start. Now the brakes, beautiful, no problem. Now we can take off. And it gets down the road easily. Now we can't go crazy with this engine because this is a brand new car for sale. So we got to take care of the engine when until your running period is up. So just be careful of that. Now, we have a turning radius of just under 18 feet, and the car whips right around. Your paddles are on the wheel, so you're going to have to remember where they are. Now, to get the paddles on and off, you hold the right one in 3 seconds, goes back to regular drive. You hold the right one in 3 seconds, and then your gears come up, and you can shift up or down. All right, now we take the paddles off, we let the engine shift for itself. Got a little wheel slip, and that wasn't pushing a third of the way down on the gas pedal. Now, in all fairness, it's cold out. It is below freezing out. We got P0 all seasons. It's gonna slip because the tires are cold and it's cold outside. So I can't hit it for that. But as you get my message, if you really want to stand on this, brakes really feel good though. If you want to stand on this, you're going to get wheel slip. I would love to see Hyundai put a limited slip diff up front on this or provide all-wheel drive. And that's really for both vehicles, right? The Sonata N-Line and the K5 GT. But what I really like about the Sonata N-Line, and this is all subjective, but I love the way this car looks. I love the exterior design of the Sonata. I think it looks gorgeous. And the red paint on this is just spectacular. So, of course, that's an add to price, too, for this paint. But it really gets up in boogies if you really want it to. Once you break this engine in, you can go have a ton of fun with this. And the handling is spot on. It's lighter, but it's direct, feels good. Suspension feels good here in sport mode. We're going to put it back to regular, see how it does. Now we're relaxed a little bit. The throttle response isn't as sharp, but it's a really well done car. And you know what? We're running out of mid-size performance-oriented cars if you think about it, right? You have the Sonata N-Line, you have the K5 GT, right? But Toyota got rid of the TRD Camry, so you're not going to get a performance version of the Camry, at least not right now. Honda doesn't have any kind of sporty version of the Accord that I can think of. The Altima is going bye-bye. Malibu's going bye-bye. They're not sporty at all. And then you have the Legacy Sport, which is as close as you're going to get from Subaru. And of course, the Legacy is going bye-bye after 25, but that Legacy Sport is coming with a CVT, even though it's got the turbo flat 4. So really, it's between, in my view, the Sonata N-Line and the K5 GT from Kia as the two midsize performance-oriented sedans in the market right now. So you let me know, what do you like better? Do you like the Sonata better? Do you like the K5 better? And let me know what you think. But I do want to thank Hyundai of Trenton for allowing the channel access to their very first 2025 Hyundai Sonata N-Line for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.